the Dominican Dynamite, and Dani Jordan from Long Island, and look at that, the New Jersey debut of BCW.
Well, who's going to be tougher? Is it Long Island going to be tougher, or Washington Heights?
Well, I've heard that it's Strong Island out there.
That's what I hear.
I don't know,
But
guys.
I've also heard you don't mess with a Dominican woman that's upset.
Not with chancletas, never.
No,
Never.
No. Dani Jordan going through her burn book, as she calls it.
Oh, Marty, I'm sure made it in there.
Oh, look at that.
Oh boy.
It actually is a fabulous picture of her.
I mean, every picture of Marti Belle is a fabulous picture, especially when taken by our BCW photographer, Brian Krieger.
Oh, an amazing photographer at that.
Well, there you go. Facts are facts. Hashtag facts.
Oh, man.
Dani Jordan concerned with where her t-shirt's gonna go.
Gotta keep the merchandise protected.
Green Man Janelle, I just want to bring this up. You know, the last time we were at Queen of the North was we were in our home in the Bronx, New York, in St. Helens. Queen of the North 2 taking part in Ridgefield Park in a bit of a different atmosphere in New Jersey than in New York. You know, in New Jersey there's a lot less rules out here.
I'm interested to see how these competitors are going to act tonight with a lot less rules. And this contest is on their way. As you notice, Marti Belle taking some cheap shots before the bell even rang. Jeez.
Marty wanted to be on the offense. Oh, going for some strong slaps there, Dani Jordan. Catching Marty across the face and a strong forearm there. So I got to ask you, Janelle, Green Man, qualifying match. One of these women will make it into the fatal 5-way elimination match for the BCW Women's Championship. Who you got, Janelle?
I think Miss Marty's gonna pull through. I think she knows she's a BCW favorite.
Big snap suplex going for a second. Will she go for three? The Three Amigos here swings the hips and plants her with a third snap. Whoa!
She's not letting go. Come on.
Listen, you said it's Jersey, no rules.
Side Russian leg sweep, Three Amigos, and good night cover here. One. Oh, Dani Jordan getting to the ropes to break the 1 count.
It's a great competitor knowing exactly where she is at all times during this match.
She needs to get back in the ring.
So, Green Man, who do you got? Dani Jordan, Marti Belle here tonight.
Well, I can totally understand what Janelle's thinking. You know, the career that Marty has created for herself in this past year, it's very impressive. But like you said earlier, you don't want to mess with anybody from Strong Island.
Well, these two women coming from very different backgrounds. I mean, Dani Jordan being trained originally by A.R. Fox. You've seen her on AEW. A big proponent of DDP yoga, has learned from DDP and Jake the Snake. Marti Belle training out of the legendary Johnny Rod's facility in Brooklyn, New York, making it to Impact Wrestling, as you heard Shane earlier.
Look at this move. The innovation from Dani.
Hanging DDT from the second rope and using that bottom rope to get some leverage on that. Cover here from Dani, 1, 2, and a kick out by Marti Belle.
He needs to count a little bit faster. I know he's a new referee around here, but come on.
No, he's doing just fine. He's keeping it fair, letting the ladies fight equally. I think it's a good ref in the ring.
Dani taking advantage here. We know Marty with a history of neck issues, and you see here putting all that body weight right on the base of the neck, the cervical spine of Marti Belle.
A long match here is only going to be an advantage for Dani, okay? Like you mentioned, the injuries of Marti Belle in the past, she can't go the distance.
Don't count her out. She's the underdog tonight. Don't count her out just yet.
I wouldn't call her the underdog. Marti Belle, like you said, has had a long and illustrious career. Many people thought, well, won't make an impact. She did. Won't make it to the WWE. She did. Now starring in the NWA. I mean, Marty's got some tricks up her sleeve. Dani's still very young in the game. Dani may not have what it takes to outthink Marti.
But Dani's hungry, Pete. Dani wants to make a name for herself, and what better name than here at Queen of the North to not just
out of the way, roll up, cover here out of the corner, 1, 2, kick out by Dani Jordan. Oh!
But look how quick she got right back up. right back up in her face.
Swift kick, as you said, right back up, flooring Marti. Dani right back in control.
I think Marti will definitely get, as you said, have some tricks up her sleeve, so don't count her out just yet.
Marti going to the gut here. Oh, vicious forearm to the back there. Flooring Marti again. Can't seem to get any momentum here.
You know, I got to think that this burn book probably is getting into the mind of Marti Belle, you know, to expose all these flaws that Marti has.
No, never. Should definitely, you know, show her a thing or two. Just give her a little bit more time.
Janelle, who's in your burn book?
Oh, good question.
Okay, listen. If
I got
you want to hear about that, you can tune into the Jabba Tears podcast.
I'm actually the nice one in the group, actually.
But right now, we're worried about Marti Belle being in Dani Jordan's burn book. As Dani Jordan again working the neck, it seems like Dani has done her homework on Marti Belle.
The crowd's behind Marti, though.
Marti is desperate right now. She's looking to the fans to get some momentum going in this because she has nowhere else to turn to.
Oh, but the crowd's behind her, so.
Oh, ducking under the clothesline there, and a big forearm shot by Marti Belle.
But she gets right back up.
Big clothesline there, though. There we go. Oh, blocked the forearm shot there. Pump kick to the chest, sending Dani flying.
Come on, Dani, wake up. She's coming at you.
Forearm shot in the corner.
There you go, Marti.
Big maneuver there. This is what Marti needs to keep that momentum going. Cover here, 1, 2. Kick out by Dani. That could have been it.
I thought that was a quick count.
No, still fair.
Oh, swift kick to the back. That could shed a shudder through Dani Jordan's spine, and that one could have broken her jaw. Another cover by Marti Belle, and a 2 count again.
So, Agreement, what are you looking forward to most tonight?
Woo! You really want to know? I think everybody here is looking for that big monsters match. The women, for the first time ever, gonna tear apart this arena.
Marti looked like she was setting up for a power bomb there. Whip to the rope by Dani. Oh! Marti looks gone after that kick. Big maneuver there by Dani Jordan.
Go ahead,
swing and a cover. 1, 2.
Don't count her out.
If you look at this whole match, Marti Belle may have had more attempts at pinfalls, but when Dani gets Marti Belle down, she makes it count. She really goes for the pinfalls when she knows she's gonna get it. Now this referee needs to ship into shape because he's not counting it quick enough.
But Dani Jordan, like, really letting her ego get the better. Look at her, just shoving around Marti, not actually putting any offense on it.
Not giving up.
If you look at Marti's face, she is getting pissed off.
The intensity in Marti's face right now says a whole different story.
Marti with a pedigree. Dani's down in the middle of the ring. Cover 1, 2, and that is it.
Kidding me?
Marti Belle advancing to the fatal 5-way elimination match in the main event.